there we go. So we just had another crash. I must get a better machine. And now we've got to wait for everybody to come back in again, which is going to take them about 5 minutes, I should think. What a shame. Right at the last minute there, right on the last bit of the auction. What a shame. Dragon All Coins is back. 2 other people are back. 6 likes already. 7 people back. John Benson, there we go. RJ Coins. Nanny Sue. You lot didn't half get mucked about, didn't you? Tracy's back. She's still awake. Got them matchsticks going, ain't you, Trace? Jack Martin, Andy Walton, Gary Waring. Nice to see you all back. Look at that. Them thumbs ups have shot up to 10, and there's 20 people in, I think, nearly. Amazing. Oy. I must get a better computer. Well, got a better computer, I'm just waiting for it to be set up. I've got a new laptop. I'm excited about getting it because then I can sort out all my streaming properly. I slept for about 5 hours, so I'm fine. Cash auctions was slow overnight, so I took the opportunity. Good idea. We were joking at 2 in the morning that we'd managed 15 hours without a freeze, when Ian usually manages 15 minutes. Yeah, I do, don't I? To sleep, that is. Yeah, I know. So, somehow, something tells me that we ain't going to beat. You kissed the missus at the Mint. She was on mobility scooter, and you gave her the strike your own. Ah, that was you, Gordon. Oh, right. Nice to see you again. And I remember you very well, I do, and your good lady. Chris Dye, hi, and sorry not being on this morning, PC problems. I got my own, mate. I just crashed. So, the biggest single donation that's come in is 50 quid, and that came in on Dean from My Family Collects His feed. So, wow. You're beaten by a penny. Wow. So I'll send that all on Monday. That's fine, Gordon. No problem at all. Well. And a bit of love out of my bucket. Thanks very much. Well, I somehow don't think that Chris Dyer's generous donation is going to be beaten within the next 25 minutes. But I have the mystery prize here for the people that make the biggest donation and for the channel that the biggest donation was on. So if the biggest donation was on my channel, it's not really fair I get a mystery prize, is it? Because it's mine anyway. So I will give my mystery prize if I win it. Oh, I am going to win it because I've got the biggest on anybody's channel. So even if somebody beats that on the next 25 minutes, I still win. Okay, so the mystery prize for the host of the thingy, biggest donation, can go to the person before me, which will be Dean of My Family Collects, because his channel had the next biggest donation. So I think that's fair. So I'll give it to Dean of My Family Collects. Why not donate the value to the charity? Well, here's the thing, Trace. I've been looking for my wallet all morning, but after the amount of money you bandits have cost me in the last 24 hours, it's run off. It's hiding in the garden. I was looking everywhere for it. I can't find it. And it's running around going, leave me alone, leave me alone. You've had enough out of me. You've had enough out of me. So can't do that, but I'll tell you what we are going to do. It's probably hiding with my credit card. I thought it had company. I'm very happy with sending some extra. That's brilliant. Thanks very much. So we've got 20 quid for this. That was Gordon Allen. Lovely jubblies. Right, now. So my family collects will get one of these, which is a sheet of uncirculated coins. And it comes with one of these, which has got all the prices they are on the website. And the total value of that, I did some of these for mystery parcels as well. The total value of that is £215.09. So, Dean of my family collects is going to get that because, apart from me, he really got the biggest donation on his thing. So that is for Dean and Moira, right? So that's their little thank you. Now there's also the same one for it was Chris Dyer, wasn't it? Same one for Chris Dyer for the single biggest donation. So we got one for Chris Dyer for the single biggest donation because 50 quid was the single biggest donation. So that is going to Chris. Thank you very much, Chris. I don't think anybody else will top that in the next 20 minutes, quarter of an hour. So that goes to Chris Dyer. No one knew what they were going to get. The biggest donator overall, the person that donated the most money over the 24 hours was actually Scott Donaldson. So Scott has also got one. Right? And then the next thing is all of the coin jockeys that took part in this will also get a little something through the post, and they're going to get a little mystery parcel to say thank you for their time, which I am so grateful for. But there will be a little sheet of coins and so on for out of their little mystery package for all of the coin jockeys. Right? And just bear with me a sec. I don't know if that's wind or angina. Better be on the safe side, eh? So, all the CJs will get a little something just to say thank you. because they absolutely do deserve it. They've all given their time up. It was a Saturday night, after all. You know, they're sitting there when they could be doing something else, going something else. There's a little mystery something coming for every single CJ. And it has to be said, and I don't know who this is going to be yet, but the biggest spender is going to get a little something as well. Now, I've got a funny feeling that Tracy Murgatroyd's probably going to be in the running for that. I have no idea, but I'm expecting she's high up there. However, could be Chris Dyer, because I know he spent a couple of lumps. Then there was Chris Spree, he spent a couple of lumps. So, whichever one is whichever one is the biggest spender, and I'll ask Logan to work that out, so we'll announce that later. So that person will also get a little something. So all of those people are going to get little somethings, and none of them knew they were going to get any somethings, apart from the biggest donator. But other than that, nobody knew they were going to get a little somethings. That's a nice way to do it, because then you know nobody's doing anything for what they expect to get out of it. They're doing it because they wanted to do it, and it's nice to receive a little thank you, I think. So that's that, and that's that. What else have I not covered? We've done the shirt. Yeah, so, Bungle, you still there? Did you make your announcement on your show? Or did you forget? Because Bungle was going to make the special announcement that a lot of you bandits actually will be interested in knowing. Yeah, I'm here. Okay, so sorry, go Peter Rabbit. What did I want to tell Bungle? Oh bugger. Oh yeah. So Bungle, I forgot. You forgot to say. Oh my God, how could you forget such important information? I just had some angina spray too. Right, so John's come up with a fantastic idea, and this is what we're going to be doing, providing we can make it work, is that we are going to mark all of the coins from now on. Couldn't do anything about the Peter Rabbit, but we are going to mark the coins. And what we've investigated, or what John's investigated, is that it is illegal to damage a coin. It's illegal to melt them down, even though people do, but it's illegal. But it's not illegal to deface a coin, hence why you can go into these arcades and you can put a penny in or a 1 cent coin in, and you can make the machine turn it into a something and imprint a something on it, right? You're allowed to do that, it's not illegal. So you can deface a coin. So, what John came up with, which I think is a brilliant idea, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And it makes another collectible commodity, actually makes another one out of thin air, right? Is that he came up with the idea of getting a stamp, like a hole punch stamp with a tiny letter on it, bang, and hitting it like an hammer, like they used to make coins in the old days, bang. Stamping a T, bang, stamping a B. What we're going to do is, we're not going to mess up the coins too much. We're going to put 1 stamp on each of the coins, and we're going to use the letters, obviously, TGBCH. So there's 1,000. We've tried to up it with the Gruffalo to push it to 1,000 that go into circulation if we can. That's what we're going to try. We're going to try that. And the final figures on the Gruffalo, I'll let you know. So we'll be trying hard to do that. So anyway, whatever we put into circulation and whatever we sell, 20% of each one will have the letter T, 20% of each one will have the letter G, 20% will have B, 20% will have C, and 20% will have H. So that way, we will know, and we won't be telling everybody where we've stamped it, and that, so we'll know. And then that way, when somebody has one and they find it, it can be identified as one of the ones that we've put out. Also, it means that if we divide the 5 letters up by 5, then people will want to buy a set. So people will want one of each letter, one with T, one with G, one with B, one with C, one with H. And therefore, we turn the set, we make a collectible commodity out of the set, a set of 5 that didn't exist before. So I think it's a brilliant idea of John's, and we're going to try really hard to do that on the Gruffalo. He's trying to get the stamps as we speak, but trying to get them small enough to be able to wallop the letter on. Yeah, I know, it's going to take a lot of time to do it, but he's volunteered. I don't think he knows what he's let himself in for, stamping 1,000 or 2,000 coins. So that's what we're trying to do. So we're trying to get that done as well, because if we're going to be rolling this out, we've got to wait for them to turn up before we can start banging the coins and sending them out. And we was hoping to start sending the coins out towards the end of next week. So it may go into the week after, but it will only roll over another week if we're waiting on stamping. Yeah, worth a try, Ian. Suck it and see. Absolutely. Chief Bandit. Brilliant idea, says Nanny Sue. A great way to get local media involved, because the people putting them out can get an article asking if people have found one. Yeah. Ian, my brother, has sorted me out with the money so I can still pay the original sum. Okay, just crack on with that then, mate. No worries. And I'll ignore that then. So there we are. You know, I'm glad you like the idea. We like the idea because it you know, makes it better for us, because so many of you now will want to buy 5. So if you've only bought 3, I'd buy another 2. And remember, the price goes up tomorrow. So if you haven't got a set of 5 yet, that's a good reason, and now's a good time to go and top it up and make sure you have got a set of 5. Because you know what's going to happen. Later on, you're only going to go, oh, I should have got it. I should have got it. He told me to get it. I should have got it, and I'm going to want it now. Because if you've bought 3, for example, we will make sure that that person gets 3 different letters. If somebody's bought 2, they're going to get 2 different letters. We won't give them the same, right? To start you off. So if you've got 3, we'll give you 3 different letters. So if you top it up to 5 and we come across it and we're doing them all and we find out, oh, that person's bought 5, we'll give them 1 of each. So that's a good reason to entice you to put a little bit more money into the Gruffalo, which is another good idea, because it's good for business. So we come up with ideas that are good for you, good for good causes, and also good for business. Hopefully we can't go far wrong. You've got 10 minutes. I've got 5 in already, if you can do that. Yeah, no problem, Stevie B. We will, once we add them all up, we'll get everybody's names out and all the rest of it, and then we'll add up how many they've bought, and yes, we'll do 1 of each one for them. And probably even put it on the certificate, what letter it was stamped with. So, yeah, no problem. Dragon All King coins, we'll do that for you as well. So, this is going to be your last chance at a cash auction. And I'm quite happy to make it a biggin. I mean, I've been putting into my pocket all night long with, you know, what we've lost on the value of some of these auctions that I've got to make up for, but I don't mind that. It's great marketing. But this is your last one, so you can have a big one if you want one, but it's going to be your last cash auction, and then from 12 o'clock onwards it's back to business and it's over to John Gamble, who, by the way, John, if you still want to do some auctions, you can, but that's entirely up to you. But none of the money will go to charity if you do any. If you just want to do some, just to be able to keep things going, I'm more than happy with that, and just keep a note of it. Do you know what I mean? But that's entirely up to you. Right, so auctions in coins, auctions in coins, auctions in coins. So I wanted to try another. John, are you there for a sec? Okay, we'll drop the occasional sign. Get a bargain. Yeah. Can I just have a few minutes of yours, John? Because I ain't going to get this done in 7 minutes. But I wanted to test something out. And the best way to test it out is to do one. So, would you mind if I just have 10 minutes of yours and then I can do this one for 10 minutes and then do the last 10-minute auction? Would that be all right, John? Thank you very much, John. He's probably sitting there thinking, oh, mate, I've got 5 hours to do. You have as much of that as you like. Pay attention, everybody. Pay attention. I'm going to change the rules a little bit, like I do. Right? Just to keep you on your toes. So if you've not been paying attention because you've been making a cup of coffee, pay attention now. You ain't overrunning, never. Okay, for the moment, I'm going to add to your list of coins. Moderators, if you could write this down for me. Coin jockeys, if you could make a note of this too. To your list of coins, we are adding, obviously, your state quarters for John's friends, for people in America. People in England, if they've got some, yes, you can use them. State quarters and those parks. They do like the state quarters and they do the quarters with all the parks and Grand Canyon, all that kind of stuff on them, right? So those commemorative ones only, not the plain ones. So you can add them. You can also add in any territories coin, right? You can add in any territories coin. So that also goes on the list, and it's a territories coin for a 10p, a 20p, or a 50p. 10, 20, or 50 territories coin you can put in as part of your coin bid. Right? Now, I'm also going to change the rules slightly. They are America, the beautiful quarters, the park ones. That's the ones. Now, I'm also going to change the rules slightly on what the bidding is worth. Right? In order to save and try and make things as simple as possible, for all the coin jockeys that get involved, because if we do go into doing it 24 hours and stuff like that, it needs to be simple, it needs to be something people can easily understand, get a hold of, whatever, which makes it difficult when I'm changing the rules halfway through. Okay, Hannah, no worries. Don't have too much Oromorph, or it may give me horrible dreams. Right, so what I'm going to try is this. Instead of doing a coin cash, let's try and amalgamate the two into one. I know some of you wanted to do it and I've shied away from it, but I'll have a go now. Now I've watched it play out, I'll have a go. Right, so I'm going to equate one coin to a pound. One coin to a pound. So, what you can do is, you bid 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 20, 50, 200. You bid whatever you want, right? Bid whatever you want. And you can decide how to pay. So if you've won the bid on 15, and you've won the bid on 15, it's now right. Let's say RJ Coins, he's won a bid on 15. I'm going to go, right, RJ Coins, how are you paying? And he'll either say cash or coins. If he's paying coins, the CJ writes it down, how many coins he's got to send us and what he's won. If he's paying cash, he goes straight away and pays the admin listing, and he leaves a message in with it. And that way, you can mix it, because I'll equate one coin per pound. If I was buying the A to Z 10p's, I'd buy them at £1 each. I wouldn't actually buy territory coins at £1 each, because I'd get them a lot cheaper than that, but it's just to mix it up for a bit of fun with you, really. But this way, right? So let's try one. Let's just try one, see how it goes. John said I could take as long as I like, so let's try one. Right, and we'll see how it goes. And I'll try a small one just to get a feel of it. Right? So, all you're bidding is the number, and you might put F for Frankenstein, the way you normally do, or you might write Frankenstein. It's entirely up to you. Make it interesting and do 5 Gruffalo. I've frozen. Fuck it. Okay, I've frozen again, so I'm going to come straight off. Straight off I'm coming, and I'm going to start up again, and I'm going to pinch 30 minutes at John's feet. And then if John's watching, he can see what I'm doing, and it might even make it easier for him.